Court does call the case People versus Andrew Party. Chief Basis.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township in both cases.
Good morning, I'm Charlotte Steffen on behalf of Andrew Party. Andrew, you say your name?
Andrew Party.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate on behalf of Andrew Party, still on the case ending in, 1090.
You are?
All right.
I apologize, Your Honor. I believe Ms. Steffen has been appointed to both cases. Is that correct?
That was my understanding, Your Honor, but maybe I'm mistaken.
Do you have that?
I'm double checking.
Because I don't.
So I have her on case ending in 0621.
Correct.
And then P.
Yeah. So he has two attorneys. All right. So what are we doing on these cases? Because I think the first thing we need to deal with is bond violation. Stephanie, did you?
All right, pause right here. In the next few minutes, you're going to watch the small procedural details explode into the biggest factor in this man's liberty, bond. This isn't some dry docket routine. It's a story about prescriptions, positive drug tests, missing paperwork, and a judge who will not accept "I didn't mean it" as a plan for release. Meet the players: defense saying there's a medical explanation, community corrections saying the records don't match, and the court juggling multiple cases that all converge on one question: can this defendant be trusted to remain in the community while his cases move forward? Stick with me, we'll unpack what a bond violation really means for someone's daily life, why prescription documentation is legally decisive here, and how a single missed form or stopped prescription can flip the script from supervised freedom to remand. By the time the judge speaks again, you'll understand whether this is a paperwork problem, a pattern of noncompliance, or something more serious. Who do you think has the more convincing side, the defendant with his explanation, or the system that says the files don't back him up? Keep your eyes open for the moment evidence or lack thereof changes everything.
You get a copy of that?
I did, and I have had an opportunity to discuss that with Mr. Party.
All right, why don't we deal with that?
Sure, Your Honor. So he admits that he has tested positive for amphetamine. He indicates that it's left over from a prescription.
It would be a month and a half long period.
Yeah, that's a lot of amphetamines that he would get possession of. If what he's indicating to you, counsel, is true, Mr. Allen.
I have about 10 more left in my script.
There's also a cocaine positive test.
Yeah,
October,
I mean, that.
Yeah.
It was in August 26th. Does he have an explanation for that?
No, Your Honor, he's denying use of cocaine.
He's denying the use of cocaine.
Yes, Your Honor.
So he wants a hearing on that?
Yes, Your Honor.
But he admits to the use of amphetamine without a valid prescription.
I had a scripture. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't have one. I don't have it with me here.
Is the amphetamine a prescribed medication that he's currently under prescription for?
So, Judge, I think that the issue is that Mr. Party is saying that he was prescribed the medication. I don't know how old the prescription was. These were some pills that he was still in possession of from a prescription.
A couple months ago.
But is he currently under prescribed medication?
I've been taking Adderall since I was 7 years old. So it took 30 years. And this whole incident got me, my doctor cut me off cold turkey. It's just because of this whole thing, but I still had some
The
left.
doctor cut you off, so you should have been taking it.
Not because of that. He doesn't want to be my doctor anymore. I'm not gonna. I got the paperwork. I'll send it to you. I got this guy right now.
Hey, just so that I'm clear, I thought we were talking about an old prescription.
It is. Which
So
Mom,
when did your doctor cut you off?
couple months ago. It's more like he just stopped being my doctor. You know, got into a thing, and it's just now I have to get a new doctor, CMH, and they're telling me I'm like weeks out. It's not easy trying to get back in.
Let's
I had to
try
go
it
through
this-
counseling.
Let's try it this way. When's the last time you filled that prescription?
It's a couple months ago. And I had my mom hold on to my pills while I was homeless for the time being. Now that I'm back to work and everything else, I've gotten back on them. I wasn't gonna wait till I started school again. It's not easy carrying those around. People keep stealing them. So yeah, I'd have my mom hold on to them. I feel like that's not a problem to keep at the house. I don't got a home.
What are we doing with the cases? I'll address this, Bob.
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. We received some additional discovery yesterday, so we need some more time to review.
That's right.
I was going to be requesting an adjournment as well, Your Honor.
Witness matter to my next date of October 15th, 2025 at 9 on both cases yes, the case ending, the seventh on which case? All right. Now in that case, I'll set a bond hearing, or I'll set a bond violation hearing regarding the use of cocaine for that same date of October 15th, 2025. I'll set that at 9 a.m. So he's not sure I quite understand, but I've got this cocaine in between the use of the amphetamines. Also, he didn't receive, he's indicating kind of the same thing, that he's on some prescription. This might have been avoided if it's indeed true. That he says he's currently on prescription, but then didn't provide documentation to community corrections. When community corrections then checked through their system, he's not currently prescribed a medication that would test positive for amphetamines.
Talking about the intake?
So if he's indicating that he gave that prescription to his mom, or that prescription does indeed exist, then he should have been able to provide it to community corrections, and he should have been able to provide it to the court. What I'm going to do at this time is defendant's bond is defendant's remanded. Counsel, if you can get that information to the court, then I'll reconsider that. Thank
See
you.
what I can do, Your Honor. Thank you.
This is the pivotal moment. The judge has signaled remand unless concrete proof shows these positives are lawful, prescribed, and contemporaneous. Legally, admitting to amphetamines but failing to produce a current prescription is a huge vulnerability. Courts don't operate on good intentions. They require documentation and verifiable treatment plans, especially when community supervision programs check electronic records. Here there are 3 factual threads: the defendant's long-term history with medication, the claim that the doctor cut him off, and the unexplained cocaine positive. From a defense perspective, the path forward is procedural: get certified medical records, pharmacy dispensing logs, or a treating physician's affidavit that ties a legitimate prescription to the testing window. From the court's perspective, public safety and compliance drive the decision. Absent proof, remand is the default. Audience question: if someone has an old prescription left over, should that count as lawful possession when a monitored urine screen flags amphetamines? Drop your thoughts. Is proof of legitimate medical use the defendant's responsibility to produce now, or should the system be doing more to track long-term prescriptions? Keep watching. Medical records could flip this hearing back in minutes if produced correctly.
Get security down here, please. They've got folks in the back, so I'm not so much worried about that. Court does call the case of the people versus Ishmael Davis.
I spell this for people.
Rob Brumking on behalf of Mr. Davis, Your Honor.
You're good. You're good. Okay. You can cancel that.
Yeah, I'm requesting a short adjournment in this case. There's several other matters pending and we'd like to do it global.
Give you my next date, October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Bond continued. Thank you.
Your Honor, would you consider a release of treatment if he,
If they send over the order for release of treatment, I don't have a problem signing that.
that's what you want?
Yes, sir.
Quick professional wrap. The court's decision to remand here is not necessarily a determination of guilt. It's a custody decision grounded in risk and verification. Key takeaways. 1. A positive drug test in supervised settings triggers an immediate inquiry into whether use was lawful and whether supervision conditions were violated. 2. Documentation matters. Pharmacy records, treating physician statements, and electronic prescribing logs are the kinds of evidence that can reverse a remand decision quickly. 3. Multiple positives, especially when cocaine is alleged, elevate the court's concern about safety and compliance. For defense teams, act fast. File a narrow discovery request for medical/pharmacy records and prepare a sworn affidavit from any treating clinician. For prosecutors and probation officers, be methodical. Your job is to show whether the supervision regime was respected or undermined. This case shows how administrative records, not just testimony, often decide liberty in the courtroom. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.